Canada Smart Mind é uma escola canadense que oferece cursos de inglês, francês e imigração. Os vídeos estão em inglês ou francês para você se acostumar com a pronúncia. Os professores que sabem português vão te ajudar. Aqui, você vai ver um texto, uma regra gramatical e um exercício. Vamos embora!
Do you want to increase your chances in Canada? Do you want to improve your English, or French, or your chances to get a job opportunity in the Canadian job market? You came to the right place. We have videos for your English, French and your job searching in Canada. But before all of this, please hit the subscribe button and the like and bell icons. Then you can have more examples of several accents like American, British, French and especially Canadian. You will get examples and exercises to prepare yourself for the international exams required to immigrate to Canada. You will have templates and tips for your job searching. By taking all this, you will increase your chances to settle in Canada. Check our website link in the description below this video to have more materials. You will have these videos in a partnership with Canada Smart Mind. You are going to see here 1. A text to improve your pronunciation. 2. A grammar explanation to know how to say your things. 3. An exercise to consolidate your knowledge. You will learn how to speak and listen to English and French. Here you could improve your skills to listen, read, write, and speak in order to get a higher score on international tests, to improve your career abilities, and to immigrate to Canada or any other English or French-speaking country. Pay close attention to this video to find out how. 1. Text, script, and the audio file.
Another Hong Kong media company known for supporting democracy in the territory has decided to close. Officials from the news website Citizen News announced Sunday the publication would halt operations. The officials told reporters the decision was linked to the forced closure last week of another pro-democracy media company, Stand News. Hong Kong police raided the offices of Stand News last Wednesday. They arrested several current or former employees. Police also seized money and property from the business. Leaders of Citizen News said the news site was not ordered to close by the government. However, they said it was decided that worsening media freedoms in Hong Kong had made it difficult for the online publication to go on. "We all love this place deeply," Citizen News said in a statement. But it added, "What was ahead of us is not just pouring rains or blowing winds, but hurricanes and tsunamis." Chris Young was the chief writer at Citizen News and a former president of the Hong Kong Journalists Association. He told Reuters the decision came as the media environment in the former British territory continues to deteriorate. Young added, "We could not rule out that we might be exposed to some risks." In addition to the closure of Stand News, Hong Kong's pro-democracy newspaper Apple Daily stopped publishing in June. The newspaper said it was forced to close after police arrested several top officials and froze $2.3 million in company money and property. Citizen News was founded in 2017 by a group of experienced reporters. The website published political news, opinion pieces, and special investigations. A national security law for Hong Kong was passed in 2020 by the Chinese government in Beijing. The law has made independent reporting in the territory increasingly difficult. Reporters and political activists have been arrested under the law. It has also led many pro-democracy activists to flee Hong Kong. Critics of the national security law say it seeks to silence dissent and crush freedoms promised to Hong Kong when it passed from British to mainland Chinese rule in 1997. Rights of the territory's citizens were to be guaranteed under its basic law for 50 years. Meanwhile, 90 members of Hong Kong's legislature were sworn in on Monday, just weeks after elections that effectively barred pro-democracy candidates. Pro-Beijing or established lawmakers won 89 of the 90 seats in the December 19th elections. The elections were the first since China amended Hong Kong's electoral laws to reduce the number of directly elected lawmakers. The new laws permit China to influence which candidates can run. Only 1/3 of Hong Kong voters took part in last month's elections. The low turnout rate came as top opposition politicians called on voters to either boycott the election or turn in empty ballots. I'm Brian Lynn.
Agora você tem o texto. Lembre-se de entrar em contato. Na descrição você tem o nosso contato.
Now that you have an example of pronunciation, let's go ahead. I wish I could say some nice words and cool you down, but here is the thing. You have to go deep into your practice to develop your skills to talk. Now that you have this video, smash the subscribe button and the like and bell icons to get all the videos from us and share them with your friends. We post the videos every week. Check our website to enroll in our programs. In the description you have the link. For $9.80 by month of a recurring payment, you will have all this. You can quit anytime, no cost. Also, we teach you how to get a job in Canada. The good news is that you can have all these videos for free if you hit the subscribe button and the like and bell icons. We wish to be your partner on your journey. Now, you will have this, too. Grammar explanation, grammar rule explanation. Phrasal verbs. What are phrasal verbs? A phrasal verb is a verb like pick up, turn on or get on with. These verbs consists of a basic verb plus another word or words. The 2 or 3 words that make up a phrasal verb form a short phrase, which is why we call them phrasal verbs. But a phrasal verb is still a verb. Look is a verb. Look up is also a verb, a different verb. They do not have the same meaning and they behave differently grammatically. You should treat each phrasal verb as a separate verb and learn it like any other verb. Look at these examples. You can see that there are 3 types of phrasal verb formed from a single word verb. Verb definition example, single word verb. Look, direct your eyes in a certain direction. You must look before you leap. Phrasal verb, verb plus adverb. Look up, search for and find information in a reference book. You can look up the word in a dictionary. Verb plus preposition, look after, take care of. Who is looking after the baby? Verb plus adverb plus preposition, look forward, to anticipate with pleasure. I look forward to meeting you. Phrasal verb, verb plus adverb. The structure of this type of phrasal verb is verb plus adverb. These phrasal verbs can be transitive, direct object, intransitive, no direct object. Look at these examples of transitive and intransitive, meaning example sentence, direct object, transitive, put off, postpone, we will have to put off the meeting, turn down, refuse, they turned down my offer. Intransitive, get up, rise from bed, I don't like to get up, break down, stop working, he was late because his car broke down. Separable. When this type of phrasal verb has a direct object, we can usually separate the 2 parts. For example, turn down is separable. We can say turn down my offer or turn my offer down. Look at these example sentences. Tick, they turned down my offer. Tick, they turned my offer down. However, if the direct object is a pronoun, we have no choice. We must separate the 2 parts of the verb and insert the pronoun. Look at these examples with the verb switch on. Note that the last one is impossible. Tick, John switched on the radio. Tick, John switched the radio on. Tick, John switched it on. Cross, John switched on it. Separable or inseparable. Many dictionaries tell you when a phrasal verb is separable. If a dictionary writes look something up, you know that the phrasal verb look up is separable and you can say look something up and look up something. It's a good idea to write sthg spy as appropriate in your vocabulary book when you learn a new phrasal verb like this: get up, break down, break sthg off, turn sthg spy down. This tells you if the verb needs a direct object and where to place it. Phrasal verbs reference hundreds of phrasal verbs with definitions, example sentences, quizzes and answers. Phrasal verb: verb plus preposition. This type of phrasal verb is also called a prepositional verb. The structure of a prepositional verb is verb plus preposition. Because a preposition always has an object, all prepositional verbs have direct objects, they are transitive. Look at these examples of prepositional verbs. Prepositional verb meaning example sentence. Direct object: believe in, have faith in the existence of, I believe in God. Look after, take care of, he is looking after the dog. Talk about, discuss, did you talk about me? Wait for, await, John is waiting for Mary. Prepositional verbs cannot be separated. That means that we cannot put the direct object between the two parts. For example, we must say look after the baby, we cannot say look the baby after. Tick, who is looking after the baby. Cross, who is looking the baby after. It is a good idea to write something somebody in your vocabulary book when you learn a new prepositional verb like this: believe in something somebody, look after sthg spy. This reminds you that the verb needs a direct object and where to place it. Phrasal verb: verb plus adverb plus preposition. This type of phrasal verb is also called a phrasal prepositional verb. The structure of a phrasal prepositional verb is verb plus adverb plus preposition. Look at these examples of phrasal prepositional verbs. Phrasal prepositional verb meaning example sentence. Direct object: get on with, have a friendly relationship with, he doesn't get on with his wife. Put up with, tolerate, I won't put up with your attitude. Look forward to, anticipate with pleasure, I look forward to seeing you. Run out of, use up, exhaust, we have run out of eggs. Because phrasal prepositional verbs end with a preposition, there is always a direct object, and, like prepositional verbs, phrasal prepositional verbs cannot be separated. Look at these examples: tick, we ran out of gas, tick, we ran out of it, cross, we ran gas out of, cross, we ran out gas of. It is a good idea to write something somebody in your vocabulary book when you learn a new phrasal prepositional verb like this: get on with somebody, put up with sthg spy, run out of something. This reminds you that the verb needs a direct object and where to place it.
Agora você tem a regra gramatical. Lembre-se de entrar em contato. Na descrição você tem o nosso contato.
Remember to go to the description and check the links for Canadian companies searching for employees outside of Canada. Also, you have a link to contact us. Since you can only count on yourself, make your subscription and hit the like and bell icons to receive our latest videos. 3. Exercise explanation.
Phrasal verbs. 1. Phrasal verbs consist of plus one or two other words, a phrase, an adverb, a verb. 2. The other words can be adverbs or verbs, adverbs or prepositions, prepositions or verbs. 3. I'll go home and get changed before we go out for dinner, which is a phrasal verb. Go home, get changed, go out. 4. Intransitive phrasal verbs: come back, get up, go out, etc. consist of a verb plus adverb that, be separated, can never, can sometimes. 5. Turn the lights off before you go to bed. This phrasal verb is separable, inseparable, unseparated. 6. I'll drop all of the kids off at school. This phrasal verb's first word is drop, which is the second of off, at. 7. Which is correct? If the TV's too loud, turn down it, turn it down. 8. Do you believe in ghosts? The second word in this phrasal verb is a preposition, an adverb, a verb. 9. Phrasal verbs with a preposition always have a direct object that comes directly, the preposition, before, between, after. 10. Which sentence has a 3-word phrasal verb with the structure verb plus adverb plus preposition? We're running out of milk, the milk has run out, I'll run out to get some. Answers: 1. A verb, 2. Adverbs or prepositions, 3. Go out, 4. Can never, 5. Separable, 6. Off, 7. Turn it down, 8. A preposition, 9. After, 10. We're running out of milk.
Agora você tem o exercício. Lembre-se de entrar em contato. Na descrição você tem o nosso contato.
In the description you have our contacts. To know more about the remote programs and materials that you can have, tell us your questions and pretty soon, you will see what we have to say. We would love to read your comments about this video to answer what you like and what we can do to better help you. Thank you for watching this video, and be sure that we will be with you on this journey to turn your dreams into reality. Keep up there and write your story. I'll see you at the next one. Bye for now.